Hey, this is Different Careers with Kate Nudd. Again, we are going over massage therapy principles and practice. So let's get into it. Chapter 8, Massage Techniques, Joint Mobilizations, and Stretches. So after this chapter, they expect you to be able to define massage therapy, describe qualities of massage application, which include intention, touch, depth, direction of pressure, exertion, speed, rhythm, continuity, frequency, duration, and sequence, explain and perform basic massage techniques such as effleurage, petrissage, friction, compression, tapotement, and vibration, as well as their variations, identify cautionary sites and general massage contraindications, explain and perform joint mobilizations and stretches on the neck, wrists and hands, arms and shoulders, spine, hips and knees, and feet and ankles. So let's get started. Now, the very beginning, it describes Swedish massage is the practice of Swedish massage includes the combined use of joint mobilizations and stretches to help clients restore, maintain pain-free movement. Collectively, these movements are historically called Swedish gymnastics. And then you go into massage therapy is known as many different terms for purposes of clarity and consistency in this text. Swedish massage therapy, therapeutic massage, and classic massage all fall under the umbrella term massage therapy or simply massage. Now, if I had known that, if it had been made crystal clear that's how they're defining a Swedish massage, when I was my own massage therapist and was running my own business, I would have never called a relaxation massage where you're using a certain type of Swedish massage only, which is effleurage and petrissage. I would have never defined that one like that. It would have been like relaxation massage, because and then massage therapy as massage therapy, and I would have been like, okay, Swedish massage is known only as massage therapy. But for some reason, there were other massage therapists. It seemed like that's how they were defining their fluffy relaxation. Just come and get a massage, get the full body. Okay. You're not working out, not specifically. You're just relaxing. I would have defined it as, okay, do you want to receive stretches? What is your goal? Stretches, relax. You're not specifically worked out. Because they're kind of like putting all the different techniques into one category under massage therapy or Swedish massage. Well, that doesn't help you communicate with your clients, so your clients know what they want to get out of the massage, and you know as a licensed massage therapist what type of massage they really want you to give them. And I noticed with me, when I was specifically working out knots, when I did tapotement or vibration, it actually took more energy out of me to do those movements while massaging someone else. So it was like, well, my energy's getting drained when I work out knots or I do some kind of friction to work out the knots, or vibration to help work out the knots, or tapotement. And it takes a little bit more energy to do stretches because people are putting their weight on you and they're not lifting the limb, the majority themselves. So it's like I was trying to increase the prices based off of somewhat how I felt after a massage as far as my energy level. and it ended up not working out. And then also, one of the problems I ran into the industry was I really wanted to do a clothed table massage. I came to the conclusion after leaving the industry that's like, well, if I had done a clothed table massage as my introductory level of like, here, I'm a massage therapist. This is how you do massage. This is how we drape properly on the table. These are the rules of massage. You focus on that, and it's like, would you like another massage? What kind of massage would you like? Would you like the relaxation massage? Would you like your knots to be worked out? You know, uh, uh, and then would you like a hot stone massage? Label it that way. Then it's like, okay, now people understand how to get on the table properly, how to follow the massage rules. Maybe certain things would have been avoided. Because again, with those new clients, it's like, okay, you have to explain things to them. These are the rules. This is how things work. This is a business. We must act professional towards each other. Are you okay with talking? What topics are you comfortable talking about? And then again, it seemed like in my private practice, no matter where even working for employees, like I truly am okay giving people a silent massage. But when people ask the question, how are you doing? It's like, well, it threw me off where it's like, they said it in a tone of voice where they seemed genuinely interested in how I was doing, and they would ask me questions. So it was like they put the conversation on me, and it's like, well, I'm okay not talking during the massage, and I don't know, I'm not a mind reader, so I don't know what you want to talk about. What subjects are okay to talk about and what subjects are not okay to talk about. So I got in trouble because clients didn't know how to communicate with me. So it's like, well, I'm sorry. You have a higher expectation of a massage therapist to be able to read your mind, is what was basically coming across. And you expect me to automatically know what's okay to talk about, what's not okay to talk about. And so I was like, this isn't fair. Like, I don't have that superpower to read someone's mind. Otherwise, if I did, I would just be like, okay, they're changing their mind, they're going back and forth, they're saying they want me to talk, but they really don't because that's what they're thinking. I would have given them the massage that they wanted. So it is what it is, but it's like, again, it's like, can you define things better, massage therapy book? Because maybe this is kind of why there was so much confusion when I tried to explain the differences of a Swedish massage versus a deep tissue massage. And people are like, well, I just expect to get my knots worked out no matter what. But it's like, well, technically, even being employed by someone else, you were supposed to get paid more for doing deep tissue or specifically working out those knots because you're exerting more energy, because pressure is pressure. And at one point I did try to go to a lighter massage and be like, I'm just going to give everyone a light massage, I can't do deep tissue anymore. And it seemed like then things switched over where behind my back people were speaking negative words over me. So a light massage ended up draining like tons of my energy. So it didn't matter what massage I did, I literally maxed out at like 4.5 hours a day or 4.5 hours a day. So it's like I thought giving people a lighter massage would save my energy, and it didn't. So again, intention. In a massage, it's consciously sought goal and defines the purpose of the session. The intention is stated by the client during the treatment planning, during each visit. So, yeah, that's where you're trying to figure out as a licensed massage therapist, what do they want to get out of the massage? Do they just need to relax? Do they just need an overall full body massage, which is the relaxation strokes? You know, and there were clients that came to me, they're like, it's again, they expected me to read their mind. Because when I tried to define the difference between Swedish massage, which is, I really thought Swedish was defined as relaxation only, not working out knots, then it's like, okay, do you want your knots worked out? Do you want a Swedish massage? Now, in the deep tissue massage, I did put some of those relaxing strokes to help soothe the muscles afterwards, so I'd warm up a little bit and then go into working out the knots. But again, the focus was, we're gonna try to work out the knots in all your problem areas. That's the focus. And then apply the pressure that you can handle to work out the knots. Now, there were times where people literally came in, they saw me as this little person, and they're like, you don't know how to work out knots. You can't give me the pressure that I want. And they were getting confused with deep tissue, because deep tissue, you're literally getting into the deeper into the tissues of the muscles. That's not necessarily relaxing. And so they were like, no, I want deep pressure. Well, pressure is relative to each individual. So when it comes to pressure, you can have those relaxation strokes, but it can feel deeper pressure. So, but when you're actually doing specific work, it could feel way deeper if you're like, I want deep pressure, and then you go drastically deeper. So, like, there were clients that, like, I want super deep pressure. I don't think you can give me the pressure that I want. So I lowered the table really low. I gave it all I got. And then they said, like, ow, ow, like one time. And then they accused me of like hurting them. And it's like, well, if I'm truly hurting you, shouldn't you speak up? And so it seems like a lot of people, they were purposely not valuing the massage, taking the massage for granted. They were trying to get a good massage, maybe, was their motive. And because they complained, then it's like, oh, I don't have to pay full price, haha, or whatever. And so they were trying to get like a free massage because they were choosing to not communicate with me and stuff like that. So it's just like, well, if that's how people are gonna be, is super negative and not pay you what you're worth, you're like, okay, I'm done being a massage therapist. You obviously don't value this profession. You're not going to take it seriously. I'm done. I don't have the energy for this negative, toxic environment that people are bringing into the massage industry as far as clients are concerned. If you want a free massage, then you should create a society where everyone is required to learn massage therapy in high school or in college on the side, and then everyone just trades with each other. And then you'll always get your free massage and not have to pay for it at all. That would be my suggestion. So, again, we went over depth. Part of it's like depth pressure is application of manual forces applied to the body's surface. The therapist most often uses his or her hands, elbows, or forearms when applying pressure, but knees or feet may also be used. Pressure may be applied using handheld tools or other external apparatuses. Pressure varies from light to deep. This is accomplished by using more or less of the therapist's body weight and proper leverage, where again, if your table is lower, you're going to have more leverage. If your table is higher, then it's like, oh, you are going to do light pressure. So here is a picture. Therapist touching client in a quiet, focused manner. And then one of the things they said to get the pressure right, this is what I used more with describing deep tissue, or specifically working knots, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the greatest amount of pain, 1 being the least, or 0 being, no pain at all. You need to let me know when I'm working out knots if you feel any discomfort. I put that on the client. If the client doesn't communicate that with you, then it's like, okay, like I can't adjust the pressure if you don't make it crystal clear to the massage therapist that you're actually in pain or experiencing discomfort if they're pressing on a knot too much. We're not mind readers, but no matter how many times I told people that, they expected me to be able to automatically read their mind, and I couldn't. So what ended up happening is, some clients were better at telling me, but one of the things that happened is, okay, someone could groan to be like, oh, I'm in pain. Someone could groan to be like, oh, that feels so good. Oh, so it's like, well, if everyone responded the same way with receiving massage, then you could be like, okay, groaning means ow, but they didn't do that. Everyone responded differently. So because everyone responds differently, it's like, I'm sorry, I'm not going to remember every individual's unique response to a massage, especially with working out knots, if they don't tell me, because that's how they're automatically responding to the massage. So, yes, exertion is the distance traveled during the length of a massage stroke. Speed, so there's varyings of speeds. Slower, definitely when you're getting into the deeper muscles or the deeper muscle tissues, you want to go as slow as you possibly can. You want to do friction very slow. I found personally, when I received massage, when they worked out the knots in a slow way, then I wasn't sore the next day. If they tried to work out the knots too fast, too quick, then it made me feel sore. And so my body did have to recover. So they're talking about rhythm and continuity. Rhythm refers to the regularity of the technique application and often depends on purpose. So just making sure you're connecting all your strokes for the most part, having flow. Continuity is in the massage refers to the uninterrupted flow of strokes and to the unbroken transition from one stroke to the next. I don't know, I guess rhythm has to do with going with the beat of the massage therapy music. So, again, if it's like calm, relaxing music, go with the rhythm of the music. To me, music was just background noise. I don't know if I went with the flow of the music or not. Because I got my technique down. Frequency is the rate which massage strokes are repeated in a given time. In general, a stroke is repeated multiple times, 3, 6, 9, 12. I don't think I really did a repeat of strokes 12 times. When it came to the relaxation strokes, it was like, yeah, I would repeat those like 3 times, like 1, 2, 3. That's like the long strokes of like going down the back, maybe. But then when it came to specifically working out knots, then I would count by the seconds. I started counting. It made it like easier to be like, okay, we're going to be in this area for, we're going to work out this knot for like 10 to 20 seconds. Okay, move on to the next knot, 10 to 20 seconds, counting that repetitively. So it got really boring, but that's like how I was doing it. But I was like constantly counting. Okay, 20 seconds again, 10, because it seemed like 10 seconds really wasn't enough for the muscle knot to respond to loosening up. You really needed 20 to 30 seconds to loosen up muscle tension, especially a knot. So you had to get like the whole area of the muscle tension and just like go over the whole area, and it did a better job. And then in a Swedish massage, people could be like, I do have these problem areas, I just need them worked a little bit more with relaxation techniques, where it's like the soothing strokes to be like, oh yeah, I just need this area massaged a little bit more. But your goal is not to get into the deeper muscle fibers or the muscle tissue. You're doing whatever, you're just like going over that area with the relaxation strokes. So I would count. So I didn't do like, hey, here's multiples of 3, 6, 9, 12. It was like, let's count how many seconds we're going to be in that area, because it was just easier to figure out the timing of the massage. If you're counting, oh, here's 30 seconds, here's 30 seconds, here's a minute, we're going to do this a minute, we're going to do this area, it's just easier to balance out the time if you're going by seconds and minutes versus, oh, this is how many strokes I did. I never counted my strokes unless it was like the beginning of the massage, where it's like you start off, do the 3 strokes. Sometimes it was like maybe 1 or 2, because you're like, people are like, this is my problem area, so you're giving them a longer time there, and then you have to shorten it in other areas of the body. So you may give certain types of strokes 2 passes and be like, that's it, because that was the focus, and there wasn't enough time to do everything super thoroughly. And then you only have so much energy anyways. So you're like trying to balance out energy versus strokes in certain areas. Duration in a massage therapy has 2 aspects: the length of the massage session, or the length of the time massage is performed on a given area. So we covered that. More massage, especially deep pressure massage, often creates a localized inflammatory response. Again, I think it's how deep pressure or deep tissue massage is applied. Again, you can do relaxation strokes, where you're doing more elongated strokes, where you're just going over the area in a deeper pressure way. That also caused more energy drain, because I was using the forearm of my arm, or the elbow of my arm, and you like to use your forearm or your elbow, you're like kind of hunched over more, so you're not standing in a super straight position, but you're still trying to keep your back straight and stuff to keep proper body mechanics. But it just seemed like that stroke took more energy. So then you have the sequence is the arrangement or the order of massage strokes. The therapist combines strokes to achieve a desired result. Yeah. So how do you want things to look like, basically? Okay. So then they go into all the massage techniques, joint mobilizations, and stretches. So we'll just look over the pictures, you know, different things. Again, this is like pretty much how I was using my forearm, on the back or on the arm or on the leg. And it's like I was trying to gauge the pressure. So what are you supposed to do? So there are videos, so we will look at the videos later. But there was like, because it's easier to see the different techniques in a video versus like, what are you doing? What is the picture actually showing? Because it's like, this is the part where it's like, I'm sorry, you need a visual aid, you know? But I did my best as a massage therapist. So maybe the terminology isn't specific enough to really tell you what is the proper definition and real meanings of all the massage terminology. Maybe some of it's wrong for some reason. I don't know. People are defining things differently than what came across in my mind. And why would you use this terminology, Swedish massage, if it just means massage therapy? Because massage therapy is like the umbrella term where it's like so many different categories could go under the terminology of massage therapy, because you have hot stone massage, you have stretches and massage, you have working out knots in your massage, you have vibration massage where you're literally focusing on trying to slightly vibrate muscles to help loosen them up. You have like a tapotement massage, which is like kind of like beating the muscles up a little bit, but in like a gentle way. So it's like, where are all the things? So this goes into stretching. We could do certain kinds of stretching with people. You know, it's like your basic stretches. And they showed the spine stretches, but they never actually taught me how to do that in school for some reason, which would have been nice because I have slight scoliosis. So it is what it is, but I got my routine down. So I hope you've found this massage therapy video informative. So what would I recommend? What could people do better for the massage therapy books to teach massage? Make sure the massage therapy terminology, all the words have the proper definition and the right meaning, so there's no confusion on a massive level in countries or different regions, where everyone knows has the same massage terminology. Because you can't effectively communicate with a client if you're calling a relaxation massage Swedish massage and massage therapy, and someone else is like, well, I define massage therapy as Swedish. You know, you have to, it seemed like I didn't have enough time to really process and reason. And then this is also my first time really thoroughly reading through the book, where I might have actually caught it if there was more time to actually study this in a more thorough way, at a better, slower pace, or a reasonable pace, where it's like you need to comprehend and read what you're learning. So when you open up your own massage therapy practice, you know what you're going to call your different massage techniques, so people know the difference. Now, the reason why I didn't call relaxation massage is there was also the talk in massage therapy school that certain individuals will come in expecting not a massage at all. They want some kind of sexualized touch. And it was like implied that they would use relaxation as their code word for sexualized touch, because they're looking for someone who sells their body for sex, to get money instead of an actual professional massage. And so you have these weird clients that were coming in, and it was like, did they imply they wanted sex or a sexual touch? Like, because I was so tunneled vision, so to speak, of like, I'm just gonna give it professional massage. So if like someone doesn't tell it to me straight of, I want sex with my massage, like, I didn't actually think they were trying to do this. But then it's like certain individuals never came back. So were they looking for something else? Like, I was really confused, because like massage is massage to me, and you're supposed to touch people in a safe, loving way and get paid for it at the same time. So I was really confused. I don't know what people want. To me, a massage is massage and sex is sex, and they're two different things. And like, if some, like, online people are like, foreplay is like giving someone a massage, and it's like, so like the society as a whole, they're sexualizing a massage, and it's just like, well, if it's getting worse and worse and worse, like morals are going down the drain, and people are like, I expect to get this. Well, again, they're not communicating with the massage therapist. Like, what do you want to get out of this service? I'm sorry, I don't have the license to give you sexual touch. It's also illegal in New York State. It's illegal in the United States of America, or at least that's what I thought. It's definitely illegal in New York State. Other massage therapists were telling me how in different states, like massage therapists were doing the sexual touch too. Like, you couldn't just go to a place to get a safe professional massage. So, I'm sorry, if you want sex, then maybe you should go to the United States government and be like, I want massage and sex combo, and I want it to be legalized. Go to the president, go to the governors of your states, issue a proclamation that it should be legal to go to these massage parlors. And if people want to get more money for touching people in a sexualized way, then you need to go to the government and get it changed. Okay? But there may be massage therapists that don't want the sexual component. So that means you need to do your homework when you go to a massage therapist, and make sure that massage therapist is okay with the sexual touch and the massage once it gets legalized, only after it gets legalized that way. And you can like get what you want. However, if you have health issues, if you have knots that really need to be worked out, are you really going to have time for that sexualized massage? Because a knot is in a certain location of your body. That knot isn't going to be in your genitalia region, or, the sexual parts of your body, like, do you lift weights with your sexual parts of your body? So then knots probably aren't going to be there, and you're making something up. So you need to stop, right? Massage is massage, and sexual touch is sexual touch. So there are going to be other massage therapists that are like, I do not include sexual touch during any of my massages after you legalize, you know, having someone pay you for massage and sexual touch. So, well, technically the massage therapist isn't like you're coming to the massage therapist and paying for them for that combo. Again, it has to be legalized though. So, yeah. If that's something you really want, go to the government, get it changed. People told me the proper name for I want to pay someone to have sex with me is prostitution. I didn't go to school to become a prostitute. I went to school to become a licensed massage therapist. But, you know, you have clients that come in, they were purposely trying to remove the sheet and expose certain areas of their body. And I put it on every single client, like, you have to help me keep the sheets in an appropriate manner, you know. I want to be professional. I want to be a safe massage therapist for you. And some people just didn't care for some reason. So it's like, well, if they don't care, then it's like, I'm sorry, if you're okay with lying there naked on the table for some reason with no sheet at all, again, you need to go to the government and get that law changed if that's how you feel more comfortable, just being completely naked on the table and no sheets on you. However, after it gets legalized, there might be massage therapists that are like, well, I'm going to have a professional standard for massage only. I'm going to only massage certain areas of the body only. Certain areas must be covered at all times. The sexual areas of your body must be covered at all times. So, if you purposely undo the sheet, if you purposely expose yourself, if you expect some kind of sexual touch during this massage, it will be deemed as sexual harassment if it was done on purpose. And you will have to pay for the massage in full. And then, what's the word I'm looking for? I will put you on a do not see clients list because you acted as a client in an unprofessional manner. So again, that's why I think maybe there needs to be a better introductory massage where people come, clothes are on. What type of massages are you looking to get in the future? Oh, you just wanted the one-time massage? Well, that's still a clothed table massage because you're not a regular client. And I don't know you and you don't know me, so clothes stay on. Maybe that's how the law should go, right? And then sexual touch and massage gets legalized in the United States of America over all of the states because that's what people want. They want a sexualized massage. They don't want a professional massage, you know, at least some of them. And then it would clear things up of, okay, now you have proper terminology of here's the massage therapists, or here's the prostitutes, or the people who are willing to have you come, and you can pay for sexual touch and massage. It's a combo. And then you have the other people who are like, no, I'm not gonna do the sexualized touch with my massages at all. It's only going to be certain areas of the body only, you know? And then it's like, well, then people would be able to find what they really want online, and they would be required to read. And then it's like, well, if you came to a professional licensed massage therapist and you were expecting sexual touch, well, it's like, well, their website doesn't describe any of what you were expecting. You would have to be pay in full. The cops would come, be like, it's your fault. You picked a massage therapist too quick. You didn't read the description of how their business actually works. That's your fault. So you still are required to pay for wasting the massage therapist's time and having false expectations. So anyways, that's if you really want certain things to be legalized, where it's like, oh, you don't have to have towels while receiving a massage. You don't have to have any draping done while receiving a massage, or sheets in just one area of the body worked at a time. Then go to the government and legalize what you want done. So, again, there will be professional massage therapists that don't believe in combining massage and sexual touch. So you also will have to respect the massage therapist that have that high ethics or high morals, where they want a massage to be a professional, where there's no sexual touch at all. You would have to respect them. Otherwise, it would be deemed as sexual harassment, and you could get arrested for that, right? That would be the new law. So a part of me thinks it would have been better if that stuff was legal, and then you had that those law enforcement's able to come in and be like, okay, this is what happened during the massage, blah, 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 blah. Please check this out. Because, if it's an accident, and then it's like, well, as long as these accidents aren't happening on a regular basis, then it's like, yeah, that was an accident, or it was almost an accident. But if it happens over and over and over and over again, you're like, I've had enough. I'm tired of being sexually harassed because a client doesn't want to take this whole thing of making sure I don't see certain parts of their body, because it's partially their responsibility too. It doesn't fall under the category of it's just the licensed massage therapist's responsibility to make sure draping stays safe. So initially, the massage therapist undrapes a certain area of the body in a safe way. But if the client moves, then hey, that's where the accidental exposure really happens. They moved, they scratched themselves, it moved the proper draping. And so accidental exposure can happen, but it shouldn't have to happen. So again, how do you want society to be? Do you really want society to be super positive, or do you want society to be super negative? I'm tired of the super negativity. I wanted to just be a licensed massage therapist, and massage is all done in a safe way with proper draping, and I could, for me, when it comes to massage therapists, I really just want to drape one area of the body one time in a proper way, in a safe way. And then I want to be able to spend as many seconds on that area that I'm working and not have to worry about it again, because then they're getting more hands-on massage time, and I feel like that client's going to get more of their money's worth, because it's like, oh, I was actually massaging you. So if clients don't want every possible second of hands-on time that they get, it's like, Okay, well, what are the possible solutions to this problem where some people are okay with you seeing them naked, are okay with sexual touch during a massage when it's not professional at all? Okay, what do? I don't know. So, who has the solutions? I personally think it's wrong. That's my belief system. But I guess in today's society, like, to have that high standard of like, this is the law, they're like, okay, well, since this is the law, I want to break it. I don't care about these laws. Okay, well, then the law needs to change, so that way those who want to have this high standard of draping and no sexual touch during a massage, and the client is responsible for making sure the sheets and draping stay safe too, then if there was like, these are the free people who don't care about people seeing them naked or accidentally touching a sexual area of the body, they can receive the unsafe massages. And then those who do have that higher standard of professionalism, then they can go to the professional licensed massage therapists and receive a safe, loving massage and pay the massage therapist what they're worth. So again, maybe the law does need to change, maybe it doesn't, or maybe clients, the law needs to change where it's like, I'm sorry if so many times go by and multiple massage therapists have a problem with you as a client coming to see them, then you have the potential of being arrested. Okay? Because it's multiple massage therapists, not just one. So, I don't know. Will the laws change for more positivity, for a positive environment? Or the other way of doing things is if someone designs a robot, where it's like, here is a robot. And they are programmed to give all these different types of massages. That would be another way of making massage safe, because it's like, if a robot's a robot, then it's like the robot isn't going to make a mistake. The robot would probably be able to catch, if it's programmed extremely right, this drape isn't in the position that I put it, and then the robot redrapes properly and then massages that area. So again, how do you want your massages? Do you want robots to do it? Do you want a professional, safe, loving person to do it? Or do you want someone who's super free and it's like, I don't care if I see you naked. I'm okay touching every single area of your body. What do you want? Well, go to the government officials and demand what you want to get out of your massage. Do you want massage and sex? Do you just want massage in a safe way? Do you want robots to give you massages? Demands that they provide these services across the country, so that you can get the massage you want. Because if you don't tell the country, the government officials what you want and have those things set up, then you're not going to get the massage you really want ever. So, hope you enjoyed this video and found it informative. Again, with my videos, positivity and negativity are allowed to be here. So, you choose what you want in your life. Do you want a super positive environment, or do you want a super negative environment? You choose. The choice is up to you. I can't demand, even though I want. like 100% positivity and the proper definitions of all the negative words and all the positive words. I can't demand that everyone give me that type of environment or re-educate me to get that. So the question is, what do you want? And if the majority wants a super positive environment, what are you going to do to make it happen? So, stay tuned for more videos because we will go over the visual aspect of these different types of massages and stretches, or massage techniques, or massage strokes and stretches. So, until next time.